Me an ex-hoe. What's up, mommy?
Hello.
To miss me a lot, came to laugh and learn how she live her best life. Became the change in the world she wanna see. Practicing Buddha, she don't even see her enemy. Her ex-hoe zodiac sign is Gemini. She highly volatile and calm at the same time. The world for what it really is, through the eyes of the twins. Me an ex-hoe zodiac sign is Gemini. She highly volatile and calm at the same time. Highly volatile and calm at the same time. She highly volatile and calm at the same time. Highly volatile and calm at the same time. Highly volatile and calm at the same time. Highly volatile and calm at the same time.
Hey guys, have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? Well, when I made this decision to start my podcast, I did a lot of research and I wanted to figure out the best, most efficient way to do that, especially because I obviously wanted to monetize it and wanted to get as much information as I could to do so, as well as the easiest way possible. The answer to every one of my questions I found very easily with Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And the best thing about it is it's absolutely free and super, super, super easy to use. Now, you know, if I have to do too many clicks, I'm not going to do it. I can log into my account. I have the app on my phone. I can even invite others to record a podcast with me using the app right from my phone. It sends them an invitation to their app on their phone. It's so easy. I can't even stress how easy it is. So if you're interested in more information and wanting to start your own podcast, go to anchor.fm/start. That's ANCHOR.FM/START and get started today. Happy podcasting.
Hello there. Good morning. I hope that I'm saying good morning because it's 8 o'clock in the morning today when I'm recording this podcast. And you might hear a little background noise because I'm about to have breakfast. So I apologize in advance if it's a distraction. I wanted to dedicate today's episode to all of the small businesses, the restaurants, venues, everybody in the hospitality industry. I want to dedicate this episode to you guys or to us, I should say, because we're going to get through this. So, okay, let's just jump right into it. This is your girl, Mia, event planner, life coach, wellness lifestyle expert, and I'm coming to you today to talk about a topic that I won't say I'm, an expert at per se, but I do have a lot of experience, especially over the last 2 years, and then even more recently, especially over the last 2 months, because with everything that's been going on with COVID-19 and people, having to work remotely, which I love, because I also am seeing and reading different places where different corporations are going to start, different businesses are going to start allowing their employees or requiring their employees to work, 50, 60, 40% of the time at home. So that's so great. But I've had a lot of people reach out to me based on, what they see on my social media, and have a lot of questions about how to use your social media as a brand ambassador. And so I thought, instead of constantly repeating myself, because you guys know that I hate that, I figured that I would just do a quick podcast about it and just go over like a quick outline. And then if anybody wanted to, schedule a one-on-one consultation with me, we can certainly do that through my website. However, I want to just, say a couple of different things and just make sure that, I cover the general basics because, if you don't know that you like it based off of what I'm telling you, if you won't like it based off of what I'm telling you, it's probably not for you. Okay? So, first, we're going to take a little pause and break for our sponsor. Then I'll discuss exactly what a brand ambassador is. So, okay. If you follow me on any of my social media platforms, you know and you've seen this jewelry, Kinsley Armel. It's my absolute favorite. I'm really into beads and things that are all natural. And what I love about Kinsley Armel is it not only gives me the all natural look in the bracelets and rings and necklaces and things like that, but it also adds a little class to it. So if I want to get a little dressier, there are pieces that are set in gold tone or set in silver tone or set in rose gold tone. And that's what I absolutely love about it. It's druzy jewelry. If you don't know what that is, just Google Kinsley Armel and it'll come up and you'll see it because it's like all natural stones. Some of it is actual healing stones like amethyst and pink quartz and things like that. And some of it is just really, really pretty colored. My favorite collection probably out of everything is the astrology collection. Actually, I have two favorites. The astrology collection is my favorite because I'm really into astrology. I am a Gemini and I wear that badge with honor. And then there's also the charity collection where there are several different pieces that represent specific charities and a portion of those sales go towards that charity. So I absolutely love it. So when you visit my website on the partners page, you will see the logo. Click Kinsley Armel and make sure that you use my discount code MHPartner15 to get a discount on the entire website. Often, once you make your first purchase, you're going to get an email and that'll tell you even more discounts that you can use on top of my discount code. But again, that's Kinsley Armel. And you can shop their website. You can go to my website at miahillary.com, click partners, and you'll see the logo. Make sure you use my discount code MHPartner15, and I know that you will enjoy. So, you may have heard in a previous episode where I discussed what I can do as a brand ambassador, but I didn't go into as much detail for the person who's trying to become a brand ambassador. So, for those of you who are wondering what that is, a brand ambassador is somebody that represents a brand, a service, a product, a company, a person even, and they help to promote that and are paid through endorsements and things like that. So, like for instance, you know how you see Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade in the Gatorade commercial? They are brand ambassadors because, there's print work of them, talking about Gatorade or, in pictures of them drinking Gatorade during their workout and things like that. So that is what they're doing, essentially. They are being paid to endorse this product. And if you think about it, any celebrity that's talking about a product that isn't theirs, they are a brand ambassador. So I know that, with you being on social media and you probably see Nicole Smith, English Smith or something, I don't know, one of the models talking about she's a Savage Fenty ambassador. That's also a brand ambassador. She got paid to take pictures of herself in that lingerie and put it on her social media. And that leads me to my next
point is how you can get paid being a brand ambassador and using your social media. And it's basically exactly just the way that I described. You are taking pictures, you're doing video of yourself, showing, yourself using the product, wearing the product. If you follow me especially on Instagram, I do a lot of my brand work there because that's the most popular place for people to shop right now. It's a super popular, it reaches a very large audience. And so you'll see me wearing products or brands that I represent or talking about them or something like that. And you'll see it in my feed or in my stories or what have you. And some brand ambassadors also, like myself, will put direct links on the website because you get paid as a brand ambassador many different ways. First and foremost, you get paid per like and or click. And basically what that means is for every 1,000 likes you get on a post, you get whatever. And I'm not giving examples of, amounts that you would get or anything like that because you really need to do your research. Every amount is going to be different for every person. Kim Kardashian is going to get $1 million to post a photo of herself in this dress, whereas you're not going to get $1 million, or you may. A lot of what you get as far as pay, compensation depends on, your expertise within the field of what you're posting about. So for me, I only work with brands that I support, that I wear, that I believe in, things like that, because I can't represent a brand that I'm not familiar with, right? And that literally is, the way that most brands work. They don't want to work with somebody that doesn't use their product or promote their product or the general, reasoning behind their product, if you will. And so, you have to really do your research and make sure that, you are responding in that same manner. Because, you can have however many businesses reach out to you, and especially once you get started on Instagram, you can have businesses reach out to you because that's what they do, and, every little bit helps, quote unquote. But it's advantageous for you to make sure that you have a clear understanding of the brand, their history, what they're promoting, etc., to make sure that it falls in line with your brand. Because at this point, you being a brand ambassador is your brand. And for those of you, sorry, I'm starving. For those of you that are really looking at this as, a valid income source, a couple of things that I want you to be aware of. Companies look for statistics and analytics. And so I'm only going to speak about Instagram at this point because Instagram is the most popular, okay? There are different analytics and expectations and such, depending on the social media platform. For instance, with Instagram, you should be posting 3 to 5 times a day. And those posts can be a mix of personal and professional posts. And LinkedIn, you're doing it 3 to 5 times a week, and they should all be professional posts. So I'm only going to focus on a few key things on Instagram. And like I said, if you want to go into detail, let's schedule a session. Visit my website, miahillary.com, and we can do that. So in order to provide the analytics that these companies look for, you have to have a professional page. Sorry, I'm waiting on a package right now, so I keep walking in and out of my office. But you have to have a professional page. So right now, most of you are probably have a personal page, and you can go into your settings and change it to a professional page, which will then allow you to
select category and how people can contact you, and a little bio of your business and such. But then it will also enable you to have analytics, because in order for you to get paid per click, these companies aren't necessarily going to be following you all the time. They may be watching, yes, but they're going to look at that analytics report that you're going to pull directly from Instagram. So you need to have a professional page in order to produce that. This next point, I can't stress enough because people don't seem to get it, but you have to be active on your social media. You have to be active on your Instagram, okay? You can't have an Instagram account with no pictures, or 2 pictures, or pictures that are, months apart. You have to also, it's called engagement, because this is also shown in your analytics that you're engaging. So, get in there and talk to people, comment on other, people's accounts that you follow and things like that. Search the hashtags. One thing that I was explaining to a client in a recent social media consultation was that the hashtags are how other people find you. Because if somebody searches a hashtag Phoenix, anybody that's used that hashtag, it's going to come up. So it's so important to utilize the hashtags. Can't stress the hashtags. And this also goes back to my point of needing to post at least 3 to 5 times a day. And I would even venture to say that you should be posting yourself. But again, we can go into those details during our consultation. Another thing that companies look for are followers, and real followers that interact, followers that have a lot of followers of their own, things like that. So there are some companies, like the last time I tried to become an Amazon affiliate or whatever it's called, I had to have, I think the minimum was 5,000 followers. So there are a lot of sites that you can work with and a lot of companies that you can work with, but you have to make sure that you have a lot of good followers. And so that's another way that, another reason why the hashtags are so important, because if somebody searches a hashtag with something that you've posted with that using that hashtag, they're going to find you. If you keep doing it and they'll keep liking it, they're going to start to follow you. So you definitely need to have a good amount of followers. Now, I know you're going to look at my Instagram account and go, well, she only has 1,500 followers or 1,200 followers even. I may not have millions of followers, no, but I have good quality followers that are actual people, not robotics, people that actually interact with me, that DM me, that are resharing my product and things like that. So it's not always about the quantity, and is so much as the quality. Those are the things mainly that you're going to want to focus on within Instagram. And then once you have all of that situated, another way that you're going to be able to make money outside of the clicks and likes is a discount code. Most brands will give you a discount code. So if you've seen something that I posted on my Instagram, it said, use this discount code MHPartner15 or Miss Mia 20 or whatever like that to get the discount. And so everybody that shops and uses that code, they're going to get a discount, and then you get a percentage of that sale, right? So you definitely want to have the discount code and post that every single time you're making a post. Another way that could be in conjunction with the discount code is a direct shopping link. Now, this is handy if you have a website. I have an online store where people can buy, the things that I promote and such, because I have direct shopping links. And what those are is you can click on that link and it'll take you directly to my store, if you will. And I'm doing air quotes. I don't know why I'm doing them because you can't see them. But they'll go directly to my store, and then I get a percentage. They're basically shopping with me. Then I get a percentage of what they've purchased. Plus, they can go directly to my store and use my discount code. Bam! So there are 2 ways to get paid there. I just want to quickly bring this all together and make sure that you guys have a somewhat clear understanding of, at least getting started to even think, is this something that I can do? Because I'm not going to lie to you. Being a social media manager, even of your own page, is a lot of work.
You do want to make sure that you have a professional page that you can provide analytics to brands and such to make sure that you get paid and everybody is on the same page. You definitely want to come up with a theme, and I should have mentioned that earlier, but one of the popular things with Instagram is having themes. So you can go to like Khloe Kardashian's Instagram feed, and her background on all of her pictures is kind of like this rosy pink color, right? Because I'm an event planner, my theme is events. So the majority of the pictures that I post are events and or event related, and that's my theme. So you definitely, some people use the service as the theme. Some people use, colors as the theme. It really just depends on what you want to do. But then you have to stick with that the entire time, because Instagram is not something where you can easily delete and start over. So make sure that you like it. Get active. Post at least 3 to 5 times a day. And I would even suggest doing that on your personal page before, to kind of test it out, so you can kind of get the idea of what it's going to feel like. Now, there are some auto posting sites like Hootsuite and Buffer and things like that you can use to schedule your posts, which is very, very convenient. So you may want to look into something like that. But, get in the habit of doing those multiple posts a day to see if it's even something that you feasibly could do, should you not decide to go, the route of paying for annual service for posting sites. And this, while you're doing this will increase your engagement. Search a hashtag and like and comment on some things. Maybe you'll like and find somebody else that you want to start following, but increase your engagement. That way it's already there. Especially if you already have a pro page, then you already have those analytics that you can provide to a potential brand. Excuse me. Do your research on hashtags. I can't really stress this enough. Instagram allows up to 30 hashtags per post. And that's, whether it's in the original post or the first post made in the comments. This is how people find you. And I'll go into detail more about it in our session, but this is how people find you. This is how you grow your followers, is the hashtags. So you definitely want to have your hashtag game on point. Let's see, what else? I would also suggest, because people will say, the quote-unquote experts, I don't know who can be an expert in this because it's ever-changing, but the quote-unquote experts will say that it's really important to keep it spicy. And what I mean by that is do pictures and videos. Make sure that you show your face on your timeline, if that's part of your brand. As a brand ambassador, I would think your face is part of your brand. So, don't be shy with the selfies. And the good thing is depending on the industry, because of the medium in which the information is being delivered, nobody's expecting professional quality pics all the time from everybody. So step your selfie game up, and don't be shy. And like I said, keep it fluid. Videos, pictures, some with hashtags and captions, spice it up a little bit. Anyway, I hope that this quick little episode has given you a little bit of insight on being a brand ambassador. If you have any questions or want to schedule a session, please don't hesitate to do so. All sessions are available by Skype and can be, or by phone, and you can schedule it right on my website, miahillary.com. And I would love to hear your feedback. So please make sure that you share it with your friends. Send me your emails. Send me your text messages. Do you have a question? 480-779-0667. I'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, take care and be well.